fellow Zimbabweans, fellow Africans, President Chamisa is going to come back into the arena. He is going to come back into the arena. And all of us who believe that our country must have changed and believe that Advocate Nelson Chamisa, by all means possible, holds the mandate from ordinary people. The expression that we see across, we have had the privilege to travel across the country, conversing and conversing with ordinary people. It is without doubt that President Chamisa holds the social contract and trust with ordinary people. And what some of us as lieutenants and those who believe in democracy and crusaders of liberty in our country believe that President Chamisa must be at a certain moment in time, must come back into the political arena. He abandoned the Triple C because it was no longer, and it's no longer the vehicle to take us forward. And therefore, as he is retooling and answering the questions of how, answering the questions of what, answering the questions of when, some of us must continue holding the democratic flag higher, because at a certain material time, we must all usher in a democratic breakthrough. What are we doing? We are organizing Zimbabweans for change. We must organize across the length and breadth of our country. We must also begin to organize solidarity of Zimbabweans in the diaspora, with millions of Zimbabweans in South Africa. The bigger question is, how do Zimbabweans in South Africa, in Botswana, in the United Kingdom, in America, who are there because they are economic and political refugees, none of them chose to go to South Africa. We know, we are aware of how our people are mistreated in foreign lands. We know that our people are facing challenges as political and economic refugees. But the question is, how do we convince Zimbabweans across who are diasporas to contribute, taking lessons from the diaspora's role in Nigeria, taking lessons of the role of citizens in the diaspora in Uganda? How do you organize citizens in the diaspora so that they effectively contribute and help Zimbabweans on the ground to ensure that there's democracy, to ensure that there's freedom, to ensure that come the rightful time we usher in democracy in our country?